is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. So just about set now. And today on the hill, Ryan Wu.
We know he's one of the best in the game, doesn't make many mistakes, and if he's in a pinch, he'll make up a pitch and throw something that you've never seen before.
All right, ready to go here. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Tim Raines. Up the middle, boots it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good.
Runner on the move. Slice the other way and foul. Raines aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Safe at second, and that was not close. In the dirt. Here comes a pitch. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, no outs. Christian Yelich digging in for the Nationals. The MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. And the runners will move up. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. There's the strike up high. And the count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
2-1 now. 2 aboard. And that one missing low.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. He circles the bases, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. And now up for Washington, Prince Fielder. And first offering is fouled off. Sliced hard, but foul. Down the left side.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Benintendi moving under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
Yasmani Grandal stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And that's outside. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and that's a 2-bagger. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner at second here, one gone. In the dirt. And
That's
Mookie
ball three.
takes.
I got 3-0.
Swing and a miss.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And ball
That
4,
pitch is
2
in.
aboard.
Ball 4.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. New pitcher for the Marlins, Noah Schultz. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. That one inside. Look out. Not even close there. And a count 2-1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
Nope,
runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And they're all loaded up. So bases all loaded up. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. Way back there. And gone. Grand slam. So he goes the opposite way with that one. Second home run of the inning for him. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0.
Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Sal Frelick in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And another ball.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Right through there for a strike. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Man at second. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fires to first in time.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
This is Bryce Terang. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Freeland on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up. Bottom of the first. Here's the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Inside, 1-0. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And gone. And they're on the board. It's 7-1. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Swing and a miss, strike one.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Pitch in the dirt. 1-2 to count. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. And it's caught for the out. And up next for Miami, J.P. Crawford. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And that one handled. Throw to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Stanton now. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Yelich should have it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Christian Yelich. Schultz back to work. In there at the knees, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next pitch is outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Prince Fielder. Digging in for the Nationals. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Edward Cabrera.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
In there for strike one.
0-1.
And ball one. One out, base is empty.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
2-2 to count.
Got him looking. And there's 2 down. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
A changeup missing, and now 3-2. Swung on, belted. And it's off the wall, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Out there. And the back here at Lone Depot Park, Andrew Benintendi steps up.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award, and the last 3 Pacific League Most Valuable Player Awards, which was the first MVP three-peat since Ichiro Suzuki.
And that skips in the dirt. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's in the dirt. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. A shot to the opposite field. It's 7-2.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now, Richie Sexson. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one missed. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1. And that one is inside.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Outside and low, it's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
In the dirt, blocked. They say you win. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, bottom half of inning number 2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Ground ball, could be 2. There's 1. Out. How about that double play?
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play.
That is the inning. Back here in Miami, top half of the third inning. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Mookie Betts. First pitch misses.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
And a big swing and a miss. In the dirt, 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. So a man aboard. And now it's going to be Ryan Braun. Swings through that one for strike one.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
This one in the dirt. Runner at first with no outs here. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
2-2 to the count.
Here's a 2-2. Next offering is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target.
Runner on the go. Hit on the ground to short. Edwards sends it across to first. Got him. Runner stays out of the double play by going on the 3-2 pitch. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. In the dirt. Betts leads off second with one gone in the inning. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-0. Line drive. He's got it, and there's two away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Freeland stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Squirts away a little bit. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That's inside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now for the Marlins, Jorge Polanco. On the ground, a second, might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. On to Hoskins. Double play. Here's a big power threat. J.P. Crawford grounded out his first time. That's a little bit low. Crawford, a powerful designated hitter, hitting third in the lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2013. Started to swing, held up. Robert to right field, way back, gone. That one felt good. It's 7-3.
So impressive. You have to have such a clear and direct path to the baseball on a split finger, that location inside part of the plate. Did a tremendous job of staying inside of it and keeping that ball fair.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And that one is in the dirt. Ball one. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Yelich makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tim Raines. And that's outside. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one in the air center field. Griffey gets under it and makes the grab. 1 down. Tommy Edman at the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Tommy Edman.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Raleigh makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Christian Yelich. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-3. Hoskins now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Next offering misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strike. Bottom 4. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missing inside. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just off the inside edge. Field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. Into the second deck it goes. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they close the gap. It's 8-4.
You see how he stays square to the plate. He takes a breaking ball that's away, gets around it, gets it up in the air, and hits a long home run. Not exactly the way that you teach it in the cage, but you'll take the result.
Now a chance for Richie Sexson. Hoskins makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out. Cal Raleigh, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing, and he held up. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Kyle Seager, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's some real power at the plate. Yasmani Grandal. First pitch just misses.
Well, these Nats, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Late with the swing there.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Raleigh hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Mookie Betts. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one is absolutely belted. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right.
Now on the bump, Rob Nen. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball. That one the other way, and foul ball. This one in the air, right field. Stanton makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. A sliding stop, the throw, and they get the out. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Ken Griffey Jr. He's already homered in this game. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one hammered way back there. And that is a foul ball. Outside low, 2-1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. So 2 down now, and here is Jorge Polanco. Ball 1, no strikes. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. That one missed.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here in Miami, top of the 6th inning. Now at the plate, Keibert Ruiz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ruiz, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The next pitch misses 2-0. And another ball. That's in there, and the count is 3-1. That's out to center field. Junior settles underneath it, hauls it in for the out. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sal Frelick. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. Caught in a rundown now. And they tag him out. So the lineup flips over. Tim Raines digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a ground ball. And that one finds its way through. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And here comes Tommy Edman. And ball 1. Move to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in the long ball threat, J.P. Crawford. Hudson back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Marlins doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Up and in, 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Both 2 in this one. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. The Nats leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Going, gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 8-5. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That one ripped right center field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. A well-deserved double. On a great swing. Got everything going on time. And he stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Raul Ibanez. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Raines makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Cal Raleigh, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch misses. Benintendi at third with 2 away. Check swing, no appeal. Now 2-0. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Kyle Seager, pinch hitter coming on. Jesus Sanchez, a critical at bat in this game for him. And that is out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And that is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Tommy Edman. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that skips into dirt.
2 strikes.
Up and in, and it's 2-2. Good eye right there.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Polanco throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Yelich at the dish. Garrett Crochet takes over on the mound. He's into the game with the bases empty. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And another ball. He was late there. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside. 3-1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2.
We got full count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 7th. And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. On the ground right side. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone, and yet he grips it like a sinker. So technically his fastball is labeled as a sinker. Ball 1 there. And Hader's been one of the best strikeout pitchers in all of baseball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. That misses off the outside edge. The Marlins trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Polanco stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That's outside, and the count is 1-1. Reigns hauls it in, 2 away. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Hit in the air out to center field. Reigns makes his way towards it, brings it in, and that is that. We're at the top of the 8th. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the sweeper is off the plate. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. He sends it into the second deck. It's 9-5. And now it's Mookie Betts. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-0.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
This one smoked on its way out of here. And Mookie leaves the yard. It's 10-5. Anthony Bender into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's one down. Here's the third baseman, Keibert Ruiz. That one in there across the letters. And it's fouled away. And a sweeper misses for a ball. There's a swing and a drive. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Still only one out here in the inning. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And the batter now, Sal Frelick. Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, John. Carlos Stanton. And a pitch. Check swing, called strike. Kopech, known as a guy with pretty lights out type stuff, racks up the strikeouts, but the command at times can elude him. Yelich makes the catch, and there's one gone. Benintendi to the plate, 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. And there's a ball.
Yeah, and a manager in a situation like this type of pitcher has to stay alert and ready. He's got to make sure he's watching from pitch to pitch, hitter to hitter, to quickly get another reliever up in the bullpen if he needs to bring someone in.
And that lack of command, that's usually one of the things that leads guys to be converted from starter to reliever.
Yeah, and it's such a short stint when you compare the two roles, starting and relieving. You hope that guy can find strike one right away when he comes in.
Bases empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun.
3-2.
Into the outfield, base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Agustin Ramirez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
1-1.
That one well upstairs. And the count even 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. Cal Raleigh, the next up for the Marlins. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Just off the inside edge.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Benintendi, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now Tim Raines. Bender back to work. And that's in the dirt.
No strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And a strike on the outside edge.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Just missed. Liner, and oh, that got him. Gets it there in time, though, and even with his speed, they get the out. Up now for Washington, Tommy Edman. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Junior moving under this one. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Christian Yelich. Gabe Spire taking over on the mound.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs. Yelich set down on strikes. Bottom 9, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
pitch is in the dirt. Going to count 1-2. Kopech deals. Outside.
Nope, outside.
Pendleton checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And he went, says Dave Lawrence. And now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's going to be Ken Griffey Jr.
0-1.
Edwards stands at first with one out. And that one misses up and in. 1-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's two down. Marlins down to their final out. Jorge Polanco will hit next. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Scott, 30 years old now, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. The Nationals leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Check swing of the 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.